All right, guys, today we got a brand new video for you. Bam, pa, 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 top 5 wedges. That's
top
what I do.
5, but it's kind of 6.
On my fireplace, yeah, it's 6. On my fireplace channel, I do pow, pa, 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 pa. It's the most popular segment, but we decided to do 6 because we couldn't make up our minds. So there's our 6 wedges. We're gonna do some testing.
What do we got?
Well, hold on, we'll get to that.
Sorry.
We're gonna do some testing, and in the end, we're gonna rank them on which ones belong where. Let's go. All right, so here's our list.
Whoa.
What?
Don't forget, if you're in the Denver metro area, come in, come in, get fitted, pick up some stuff off our shelf. Go on embersgolf.com, you can sign up for a fitting. Look what we got rolling here.
Look it. You don't think we can legit fit you now? Look at this new fitting wall we just installed. You kidding me? So come in, get fitted. If you're not local, but you still want to buy a wedge or know what you want, just call and order it from us. Yeah. Or if it's not on our website, call us.
Yeah, we've had some nice meetings with some of the big brands.
Yeah.
So we have some empty slat wall that most likely won't be empty for long. So stay tuned. We've got some stuff up our sleeves.
So we're obviously with only 6. We couldn't exclude 1, so we had to make it 6.
Yeah. So the big dog's got to be in there. Tell us.
So the most obvious choice, we don't know where it's going to rank, and I think the fan favorite would be the SM9.
Yeah.
Vokey SM9.
Yep.
You can't have a top 5 wedge review without a Vokey product, right?
Yeah. No, you can't.
Can't.
Especially with that black finish.
Now, another contender, and probably the second most popular wedge. And, our rep let us know that Cleveland spends more R&D money on wedges than any other manufacturer combined. So we have the RTX 6, which has the zip core technology in it, which we will test in this video. You don't think this thing gets some good spin? Look at that. That's some residue of some balls in the fitting studio. You kidding me?
Yeah, it's doing some
what else we got?
Softballs.
So we have the PXG Sugar Daddy, 56 degree.
Yep.
Another fan favorite.
If you're PXG loyal, you know there's not a whole lot out there that hits like a Sugar Daddy.
Nope. Then we have brand new, and I'm excited to hit this one. Now this is going in the top 5, even though we've never hit it, because the last model was so good.
Yes.
So this one is only going to be better. The Mizuno T24 has that.
Last year's model was T22.
Yep.
Huge
copper layer, very, very soft, and boy, is this a lot more attractive than last year's model.
Yeah, that copper looks phenomenal.
Then we have also never hit, but again, last year's model was so good. The M4 TaylorMade, brand new, that raw finish. Oh yeah, don't take off the raw finish yet. We don't want it rusting yet, or maybe we do. Ooh. So we're gonna test this. My prediction is I already know for a fact that my guess is this one's gonna be the spinniest.
Okay.
It's gonna have the most spin.
I'll take it.
And then another wedge I haven't hit yet because we just got in all of our wedges, our demo wedges. The Miura K-Grind 2.0.
Yeah. And I know what you guys are thinking. How can you say this isn't the top 6 if you haven't hit it? We hear the noise. We hear what everybody's saying. We see that these wedges are going crazy online. And there's a reason they're going crazy.
Well, and a $400 wedge better make the top.
They better.
We better like it for $400.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to start with 50-yard shots. I think, what would you say? Here's the thing with wedges, more than anything else.
Let me go get one of our brand new vessel bags here locally and in stock. Might as well have to hold these.
Yeah, here's my new vessel bag. This is my actual bag I play with right here. There it is. So I'm currently playing the Cleveland RTXs. So that's obviously my favorite because that's what I'm playing.
Vessel, if you're out there watching, I would love for this color to be in the LVX 2.0. Just saying.
So anyways, let's get back on track here a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, wedges, unlike other irons and stuff, we're not looking, they're all, especially a tour type wedge, they're all very comparable in the sense of ball flight. They're all going to be spinny.
Yeah.
Going to produce plenty of spin. They all know how to make products like that. So we're not going to be as techy as we are with
Irons.
with an iron or a driver.
So what are our main
What are
statistics?
we looking for? I don't think there's anything more personal besides a putter than a wedge.
Yeah, especially a 56,
It's very
60
subjective.
degree.
Very subjective on just what feels good, what is attractive to the eye.
Because there's players out there that it's either 56, 58, or 60.
Yep.
Almost every golfer has one of those 3 wedges in the bag.
Yep. So let's start with what I would think would be the consensus number 1, what people would think we would vote number 1.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we are, but the Vokey.
What are we looking for when we hit this bad boy?
So we're going to hit a
50 yards
56 degree. We're going to try some 56-yard pitch shots.
Let me see it again.
This is the fully matte black edition. So here's what we like about Vokey is I think this isn't going to show through on our testing in our simulator, but they probably have the most grind options,
Yes.
the most bounce options. So you can really fine tune your wedges for exactly what you need. I think they go from like
Pretty
a
much what
4
you
degree
could-
bounce to a 14
Yeah.
bounce.
You can call that pretty much custom,
And I
even though
think
it's not a custom
4 or
club.
5 grinds.
Yeah.
So this is like a right in the middle for Colorado turf,
Yep.
which is semi-firm. It's not soft here.
No.
Go ahead and give
You
me
want
a
me to
few.
go?
And these are all pretty crispy, brand new wedges. So they're all going to have some bite to them. Just give me 4 or 5 with it, see what you think.
All right, there's mine, 5. Let's see what you got, Trev.
What did you think of it? Give me your feedback.
It wasn't super soft. It was a little clicky.
Well, this is, I would say, the most elitist
Yes.
wedge. I
Yeah.
mean, this is probably,
The one that's,
I would say, I don't know this, but it's got to be close to the #1 wedge on tour.
yeah. Yeah, for the tour level players, absolutely. PGA pros.
Well, you're a toey wedge player, so
Yes.
you're not going to feel good on toey shots on a tour wedge like this.
No.
So solid,
Yeah.
but nothing aesthetically not jumping off the page, feel-wise not jumping off the page. Now that's an unpopular opinion, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
What should we try next?
Let's go with the TaylorMade.
Nope, scroll down. You want to try TaylorMade next?
Yeah, let's go TaylorMade.
I'm excited because I haven't hit this yet. So this is just aesthetically, personally, I'm going to tell you what I love about it. Can I tell you?
You may. I'd actually appreciate it if you would.
2 advantages to TaylorMade.
1, Tiger plays it.
This is just my personal opinion.
1, Tiger plays it.
The face is raw, all right? Oh my gosh, that feels like sandpaper.
Oh my gosh, it really.
I guarantee you that's going to eat up a golf ball.
And that's legal?
yeah.
Holy cow.
I told you this is going to spin the most.
No wonder they have this on there.
So I love, personally, I like playing a raw wedge. So I play my 60-degree Cleveland raw. But it's not my favorite that the whole club rusts, personally. This, only our face is raw. So our rest of our club's going to look very nice.
Yeah.
Other benefit to TaylorMade is this sole here is milled. So we're going to always have perfection on, because this isn't hand polished.
Because it's milled.
This
Yep.
is milled. So it's always going to be flawless.
Yeah. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
And stop after your first shot when you catch it good. I want to see what that's going to happen to that poor golf ball.
Okay.
Oh, and you sculled the first one. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you caught her thin. And look at it, 7,500 RPMs on a scully. All right, I'll try a few. Oh, get back here. Oh, and that's just straight toe.
And again, they're both 56 degrees.
All right, what's next?
Oh, let's go Sugar Daddy.
Sugar Daddy. So the advantage is the Sugar Daddy. One, and this is personal preference, but their grooves go all the way to the edge. As
Full
Tayte
face.
said, full face. We're very toey, which I would say a lot of amateurs are.
Yeah.
So if you're an amateur, full face grooves are probably going to help you out.
Yeah, for sure, especially around the greens.
Other thing, the sole of the TaylorMade is milled. This whole club head is milled.
And
So
you got the weight.
We have
So
even more
customizability.
perfection, and then this weight is adjustable when you get fit for this.
Yeah.
So it's just you can fine tune this a little bit more. Only 2 grind options though,
Let me go while you
and I
finish.
think only 2 bounce options. So Limited availability on bounce and grind.
That is deep. Swung a little hard on that one.
I've played that. I've had that wedge in my bag before, so I know I'm already familiar with it. It's a very, very good club. Very good wedge. Feels soft. Would you say the softest though?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let me try one more.
That one sounded crisp.
I clipped that perfect.
I'll try a few. And you know, we kind of have sort of that high toe look. So aesthetically, I like this even better.
What's that? Oh, okay, we changed it.
I just like looking down at full grooves personally.
Yeah. I wonder TaylorMade doesn't do that combo. Full face, raw face?
Yeah, they do on the high toes.
You can do the full face raw, but the rest of it's not raw.
Yeah.
That's huge.
So if you want the full face grooves with TaylorMade, you need to get the high toe, which is not new for this year. So they didn't update the high toe. That's probably going to be next year, I'm betting.
Give me one more.
One more. It feels great. Again, I think with these tour style wedges, feel wise, you're not getting a huge discrepancy. Cleveland. So this is in the bag. I know everything about this club. Go ahead.
It's your favorite?
Big advantage to this is you can do this full face or just your traditional RTX. The new RTX 6s though, the biggest advantage to this club more than anything else, well, two things. One, you have like a rubber infill in the hosel.
Like that one for sure is the softest.
Yes.
By no.
And I think it's that rubber infill in the hosel.
Yeah, no question about it.
It's not a hollow body club, it's just in the hosel. So it's softer. And then the other huge advantage, and Tate and I actually tested this, we'll include a link if you want to watch the video. They have what's called hydro zip. So they have a coating on the iron that allows it to not lose as much spin in wet conditions. And when we tested it, did it work, Tate?
It did.
It worked. So you still lose spin, but you lose a lot less spin compared to other wedges we tested against. When we hit other wedges, it was, you lost almost all your spin.
Yeah, at least
when the club is wet.
A third of it.
So if you're in a place, if you're going to play on a beach town or someplace with a lot of moisture, this would be probably the wedge for you, personally, just with hydro zip alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the softest.
Whoa, almost dunked it.
We have the new Mizuno. So what's the advantage with Mizuno? Biggest advantage with Mizuno is they just know how to make irons, period. Second biggest advantage, I think, is aesthetics.
Yes.
I think it's one of the more attractive wedges I've ever seen.
It's almost like a brushed copper.
Yeah.
You can see the grain in the copper.
Third advantage is there is a layer of copper. That's a copper finish, but there's an actual layer of copper in the club itself. So it's supposed to make it feel extra soft. And?
It's a little lighter.
Did it feel, but I'm talking about softness right now.
Oh, sorry.
Is it softer?
It may be softer than the Cleveland even, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it the second, at least the second softest?
Yeah.
Softer than everything else?
It's top two.
Top two? Oh, that's a thinny winny.
I feel like I clipped it pretty good.
Aesthetically, I mean, I don't know how this club couldn't give you confidence standing over it.
No, especially in that finish.
Now, before you even ask, no, unfortunately, this does not come in the blue finish this year.
They've discontinued that, which I would have imagined was one of their best sellers.
Had to be.
But obviously not, otherwise they went to cut it. But you know
I
what,
bet
though?
you we'll
They
see
were
a
having
special
troubles.
edition. Oh, that's good. That's good. You know what? It does feel pretty soft. I would agree with you. So far, this and the Cleveland are the softest feeling wedge. Oh, yeah. Crispy. Crispy.
Yeah. All right, we thinking Miura?
Miura, well, that's the last one, so that is what I'm thinking, yeah.
Well, you were thinking it before and you were wrong, so.
Two advantages. So let's talk about the knuckles on this.
Yeah, tell us about those knuckles.
So these help you just sweep through the rough and, of course, the sand.
Less resistance.
So it's just a good universal wedge for all around play. And the other thing is with Miura, what you're really paying for more than anything is the sort of boutique manufacturing process.
There you go, Chris, get in there.
I mean, their tolerance levels as far as weights and everything, they don't monkey around with that stuff. Like their weighting is going to be perfect, and if it's not perfect, it goes away. That wedge doesn't make it into production. So
it probably gets melted back down.
Perfect manufacturing process.
Now this one I do not anticipate having a ton of spin on, just because this is a 54 degree. So it's not quite as lofted as the other ones. That one is soft. But I tried to sweep under it as hard as I could.
Softer than what else you've hit?
No, I would say that's number 3 right now. Toey.
I wonder when a wedge is going to come out with an anti-sculling technology. That's what I would like to see.
That would save a lot of strokes.
When a wedge comes out with an anti-skull, I'm buying that club.
But is that just the chipper wedge? That's half putter, half wedge. That's illegal on tour. Is that what that is?
You might be right. It's called the chipper wedge.
A chipper wedge. When somebody's getting 4 feet of backspin on a 20-yard chip, you know something's not right.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right, are we doing full swing now?
Yeah. So you want to look at some stats before we go to full swing?
Sure.
TaylorMade was 6,400 on average.
6,100
for Miura.
6,600 for Cleveland. 6,700 for Mizuno. 66 for Sugar Daddy.
68
for
Vokey.
Vokey.
Huh.
Okay, so Vokey's number 1 for spin. On
Surprising.
average.
I mean, there's some mishits in there, of course.
Yeah, so it goes Vokey, Mizuno, Cleveland for spin, for pure spin.
Now, I think where these 50-yard shots, I think they're all going to feel comparable. Where we're going to start feeling the difference is, I think, 110-yard shots.
Yeah.
All right, let's see some full-length shots with the Vokey.
110 yards, that's a nice full swing for me with the 56. Just straight fat city.
Wouldn't you say any tour wedge is just not going to be very forgiving?
No, it's not. You're hitting a blade.
It's a blade.
You're hitting a blade.
Yeah. That one sounded good.
Yeah, that one was good.
Is 110 too far for you on a 56?
No, not when I compress it well. But, I mean, we're going to get the right data from it.
I don't like what I'm seeing. Overall feel on full-length shots besides you kind of...
The one I pured felt all right. It's still not the best feeling.
Something about it, it's like kind of got this rounded edge on the bottom more than others.
It all felt clunky.
And just aesthetically to me...
I love the black.
It's not my favorite. Oh, that felt great though.
Yeah, that one was pure. Little draw.
Oh yeah.
Over 10,000 for sure.
Nope.
8,000 really, and it got.
I don't get as much spin as you. So a ball striker like me, you know, something that will naturally produce a higher spin might be better for me. You compress the ball a little bit better than me. Oh, there's a thinny.
That's a much better thin than my thin though.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a skull.
No.
Oh, I pulled it, but I hit it good. Just pull.
All right.
Feels good. Like I said, I've played a Vokey wedge in the past before too.
What second?
I'm not mad at it.
Cleveland?
Sugar Daddy.
Sugar Daddy.
No, yeah.
Sugar Daddy, then Cleveland. All right, we already went through all the data, so now we're gonna get through this. Stick them on the green. Sugar
Grind
Daddy.
it out, get it?
I loved my Sugar Daddies.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming up, my 56, as I've worked on stuff, changed my swing. My 56 is more like my 100-yard club now.
Yep. That's it. Let me try that thing. Yeah, you know, this is where...
12,000, that's what I'm talking about.
One isn't better than the other. This is what I'm talking about, where it's just so much personal flavor.
Yeah.
Just aesthetically.
Yeah, because if you hand a Scotty to 10 people, they're all going to like the Scotty. The Scotty Cameron is not meant for everybody, though. Some people want a mallet, some people want a blade, some people want it. There's so many variables in a putter. It's the same with wedges.
Can I finish?
You may.
just personal. This is just personal. It's not better. I just prefer the look of this much better than the Vokey.
Much more.
Yeah, much more better. Yep, and that's toe too. That was all toe.
People lit you up over the word forgery.
They did not like me saying the word forgery.
Oh yeah. You might not need to hit another one after that one. Look at that, dude. Nice shot.
This I'm excited to hit a full shot with.
This ball is going to be destroyed.
Yeah, it is going to be spinny. Oh, you even had a little cute little follow through there.
Yeah.
Tried to stop your follow through like a little knockdown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that is Healy.
When I full swing, it's definitely towards the hosel. But they all felt fantastic. That's what's weird about me is like my quarter shots, my half shots are all toey. My full swings, irons, everything is more towards the hosel.
Oh my gosh, that felt great. That felt fantastic.
It didn't take you long to know that you liked it.
That felt really good. This is by far, so far, the best feeling on full length shots.
I agree. All right, what's next? Cleveland.
Cleveland.
All right, Cleveland. I know everything about this iron or wedge. It's also what's in my bag.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
And is it softer on full length shots?
It's soft. It feels fantastic. That's why it's in the bag.
Is it softer than the TaylorMade?
I don't know that it's softer than the TaylorMade. It's softer than the Vokey and the PXG. I don't know, that TaylorMade full swing was something else.
That's thin, but I'm going to get away with it.
That thing was clipped. Any thinner, and that's a 90-mile-an-hour fastball towards the pin.
That's taking out a cart lady.
Yeah.
Yep, that's just crispy. Crispy and soft. This is the one I'm most excited about for full length shots.
Are you? Why?
Just because I want to like it. I really want to like it.
Oh, there's nothing like Japanese irons. We know that.
Japanese forgery.
Japanese forgery, as Trevor trademarked in our short.
Oh.
That was pretty soft. I would have taken the biggest divot on that shot.
Yeah, that divot would have been. That's a squirrel tail.
We're going to do some more course footage here soon, but I'm known for my divots.
Yes. You're known for tearing up a course, literally.
Yeah. Let's just hope that sand and seed is full when I get on my cart.
You're going to need 2 buckets of it.
Oh,
Hazy.
Hosel rocket.
There she is. Pulled it a bit, but you know what? I'm not mad about it.
It's definitely soft.
That's all toe. Now I'm in my head. You did it. You made me in my head, Tayte.
I don't know, that you've hit the green 3 times, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
Okay.
All right, now the most expensive wedge that we know of on the market. Fact check. And by fact check, we don't have a guy here that does fact check. I'm talking to you, subscribers, viewers. Fact check. Is there a wedge more expensive than Miura? If so, what is it? Comment down below.
Sounded great. Loved it.
Dude, that thing was soft.
Was it?
Holy crap.
A club that's forged with that kind of Japanese forgery is, when you flush it, there's nothing going to feel better than that. Yeah, that's a good little wedge. All right, let's see what she can do for me.
There you go.
Oh yeah. That felt great.
It's definitely not the spinniest.
No, but it feels
fantastic.
The feel of it is wonderful. All right.
All right, let's start with our first.
I don't want to look at a lot of data here because I want to just talk about feels.
So what are you thinking? Overall spin is what you want to see?
Just spin. 8,400 on Vokey. Let's just whip through it. 99 on Sugar Daddy.
81 on Mizuno.
9,400 on Cleveland.
9,000 only on TaylorMade.
That's weird.
And 8,800 on Miura. So the
Miura's
best
the
one,
least spinniest.
The most spinny is going to be the Sugar Daddy.
Wow.
Forged face felt
Maybe
fantastic.
we were flushing it the best.
Maybe. And then from there it'll go to the Cleveland.
Yep.
Then the TaylorMade.
We saw enough data. Let's talk feel.
Let's talk
and let's
feel,
start ranking these.
Okay.
Okay. I already know what my number 6 is.
Man, look at this vessel bag.
Yeah, it is. That's nice.
Fantastic.
I already know what my number 6 is. Do you?
We're gonna get roasted for this.
If we have the same one, we are gonna get obliterated.
Maybe I should change mine. No, we can't change it.
No, you gotta just, the Vokey was by far my least favorite.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I just said that out loud.
No. And maybe we're missing something. Maybe like a 52 degree Vokey is where the money's at. But for a 56 degree wedge, out of these 6, this was my least favorite.
Or maybe around the greens, people like the 60 for all the variety of bounce and grinds.
But because of that reason,
you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's number 6 for me.
Number 6 for me as well. And it just feel-wise and looks, standing over it, it's almost a little too matte black. Of course, it comes in different finishes. Just not doing it for me, right?
No. It betrayed me. I didn't want it to be number 5 for me, but I did terrible things with this club.
Terrible things happened when you had it. And you know what?
Is it your number 5 too?
It's my number 5 too, and I wanted it to be like top 2 or 3.
Gosh, look how sweet it is though.
Now, this being said, anything in the top 6 would go in my bag.
And would thrive.
Yes, I would play
for
any
you
of
on
these.
your level of thriving.
Yes, as an amateur.
Yeah.
I could hit any of these clubs and be happy with them.
Okay, this is where it gets tough for me. If I'm at a 50, if I only had hit the 50 shots, this 6 is completely different. But since I got a half swing and a full swing, it's different.
What's your number 4? Sugar Daddy?
Sugar Daddy's my number 4. Only because the full swing with the next one was so soft. Felt so good.
I would agree with you. I'm very, very comfortable with the Sugar Daddy. It's one of my aesthetically, especially in the black finish, one of my favorite looking wedges.
Extreme dark.
I would agree with you on this.
Yep.
But this 4 and 3 were like, or what are we on, 4?
Yeah, that's 4. The next one's 3.
Yep. They were like neck and neck. They're almost tied.
I don't know if this is your number 3, but my number 3
That's my
is
number
the
3,
Miura.
the Miura.
Wow, we're on point. We're here together.
Now here's what I will say about it.
Okay. For me, number 5 or number 2 is going to be the M4.
Same.
Wow. We didn't plan this at all, guys.
No.
Started saying it. So the M4 is number 2. It felt fantastic on the full swing. The only issue I would have with it, the only issue is you would, with the level of ball that I play, you would go through balls pretty quick.
Tell me why Cleveland is number 1 over TaylorMade for you.
Okay, so one, I did come into it with a little bit of bias because the RTX, the zip core really works. I've seen it happen on a course.
It is better.
If it's wet, the ball's wet, your club's wet, anything is wet around the shot,
it's going to be better.
Holds the
Performs
spin.
better.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
The black looks phenomenal. I love the full face technology. This one is not the full face. You can't get the full face in the zip core yet. The copper in here, or the
no, not copper.
The copper is the
inlay.
Mizuno. The rubber inlay on the
It's just
hosel.
soft. For me, it's softer. And that's, a wedge is so feely. It's such a feel thing that softer feel is going to win out for me because
especially at 110 yards out. You need to have confidence and you need to feel dialed.
Yes.
All right, guys. I think that's it. Those are our 6 wedges. Obviously, there's a lot of you guys that have hit a lot of these wedges. Give us your ranking. Tell us what you would change differently based on your play.
The jaws, Callaway jaws, the pin glides. We're going to get lit up
the
for
Cobra
that.
snake bites.
But we can't just include it. We can't make it a 20 wedge review.
Top 20 wedge review.
So that's our favorites. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Out.